Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Sunday fun day. Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's go. Let's do the damn thing. What's up, Anton, Jaden, Jacqueline, Paris, Rasta, KC, Tyrion, Rhea, Colin, Dawn, Mauricio, Babel, Greg, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's weekend? First and foremost, how was everybody's weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Y'all know the vibes, man. Sunday fun day. It is about that time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It is about that time. Let me fix my screen here. Yo, yo. Let's do the damn thing, man. What up, what up, what up? Alrighty, you guys. Sunday, February 4th. Nice, good weekend. Everybody had a good weekend. Love to hear that. Alrighty, you guys. As always, we're going to start the night off with that economic calendar. That's first things first. And then we're going to get into the watch list for the week ahead. But before we do, for anybody that's new here, at the bottom, you're going to notice we have a little like counter. What that means is every time we crush that goal of 100, that equals a giveaway, a $50 giveaway. So make sure you guys smash that like button. If you haven't, take a couple seconds and hit that now. And yeah, let's get into it. I know the vibes, man. Let's get it. Bada bing, bada boom. Damn, we're already halfway there. Alrighty, y'all. So first things first, let's check out this economic calendar. First and foremost here. Now, what I want to do, all right, tonight we're going to do things a little bit different. I have the 50K giveaway coming up, right? For everybody that's tuning in now, right, you guys will get an extra entry. So this is the only live left until the 50K giveaway. I'm going to take everybody's name from here. I'm going to automatically input it into the calculator so you'll have an extra giveaway. So everybody that tuned in tonight, congratulations. You got yourself an extra entry. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and if you're subscribed to the Instagram, now you have 3 entries. So now you have 3 times the chances. So mentees, you guys already know the vibes as well. And yeah, man, let's get it. This is the economic calendar for the week ahead, starting Monday, February 5th. This is what we got going on. First things first, right? Let's talk about Monday. Monday. We have PMI and ISM, which are going to be at 9:45 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be on Monday, February 5th. Tomorrow, 9:45 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, outside of that, we really don't have much else. Tuesday, we're good to go. Wednesday, we're good to go. Thursday, we have our classic jobless claims. That is going to be at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But outside of that, we should be pretty good to go for the most part. All right, so big data point on Monday, ISM, PMI, 9:45, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And outside of that, we're pretty much good to go. I did mess with my mic settings over the weekend. How does it sound to you guys? Does everything sound good? Is it clear? Is it too loud? Can you pick up background noise? You know, I'd appreciate some feedback from you guys regarding the updated audio. What I do want to talk about here as well is this earnings calendar. Quite a week. Nothing really massive in terms of market influence, but we do have some great names reporting, right? Starting on Monday, pre-market, we have CAT, which is Caterpillar. I do like that, so if we can get a big move there, I would love to take that post-earnings setup. We have Palantir, not really interested in that. A couple other crazy movers in here, but the ones I'm really interested in are are in this square box, excuse me. Spotify, usually a big mover. Awesome, sounds good, love to hear that. Spotify is one we can trade. That's Tuesday before market open. We have EMPH, which is Tuesday after close. Ford's reporting. Chipotle's reporting. Outside of that, we have Baba Wednesday before market open. We have Uber. We have CVS. Roblox is one I'm very interested in. This is usually a big mover. PayPal, definitely interested in PayPal. Definitely interested in Disney. What else do we have here? We have Affirm and Pinterest. Those are fun ones to trade. So we got quite a few names this week. Are they big market movers? No, they're not. But these are all potential A+ post-earning setups, right? So we got Cat, we got Spotify, EMPH, Baba, PayPal, Disney, Affirm, Pinterest. We got multiple potential A+ post-earning setups. So this is why this earnings calendar is important this week. Just wanted to, point out the ones that I was very interested in. And yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it here for the economic data and the earnings calendar this week. Let's go ahead and get into the charts. Let's get it. So we're going to go ahead and start with ES here. If everybody wants to pull up their chart and follow along, drop a ready in the chat, and we'll go ahead and get going. And damn, well, there goes that 100 likes. You guys have already crushed that, so I'm going to go ahead and raise this real quick, and we'll go ahead and do the giveaway before we do the futures. Bada bing, bada boom. Damn, y'all almost crushed the 200 already. Jesus, y'all are on a mission tonight. But yeah, drop a ready when you guys are ready. We'll go ahead and rock out, get this giveaway going. Then we'll hop into the charts and do the watch list. Let me know when you guys are ready. Awesome, cool. So let's go ahead and get this giveaway rocking. Giveaway is going to be 100. Just type that in the chat. You'll be good to go. You'll be entered. Let's get it. Everybody drop that 100. Give you about 20-30 seconds here, and we'll get the first giveaway out the way tonight. We're already at 170 out of 200, so it's very likely we're going to do another one. But yeah, man, if you guys haven't hit that like button, be sure to hit that like button. Every 100 likes equals a giveaway. Got the counter on the bottom here for those who keep count. And yeah, let's get it. Got another 10 seconds here, and we'll go ahead and get started. Alrighty, let's run it. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. So we got first name is who? Hootie who? First name is who? Manolo M. Please type in the chat as soon as possible. Make this easy on me and you. Please type in the chat as soon as possible. Please. And I actually figured out how this works. If you don't type within this 10 seconds, that's it. So if you type after, it actually registers you as winning, but you really didn't win. So you have to type before this gets to 30. Because if you type after, it'll still show up green. So right now, Manolo, you did not claim it unless I can go in the chat and find it. And I do not see your name. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and re-roll that. Yeah, if you type after the 30 seconds, it's only fair. That's the way it has to work. Oh, he typed? That's fine. We'll keep Manolo as a winner. When we'll do another one. So, but you have to type within the 30 seconds. That's the way it works. So Manolo, you'll slide by this time, but please type before the 30 seconds. If not, if this ends and your name doesn't turn green, that's it. Manolo, I still got you 100%, but for future reference, before this thing ends, you have to type. Why are you saying it's BS? I literally just told you I was going to give it to you anyway. So it should turn green within the next 5 seconds. Where are you at, Sean? Sean. 2110. 2110. No, Manolo's good. Manolo's good. But just for future reference, please try to type as soon as possible. Danny, man, we're gonna do this, bro. We'll do that. Sean, what time did he type? 21:12. So he typed 2 seconds after Manolo. That was good. Yeah, nah, Sean's good. Sean's good. So I can look at the time here, and I can also see if their name turns green. Sometimes it lags a little bit, but I noticed last time I did the live, I went back and rewatched it because I seen two of the people that did the giveaway. I seen that they typed like 10 seconds after the 30 seconds. And yeah, so Manolo, you're good. Sean, you're good. But yeah, a couple people got over on me previously because of that. A couple people got over on me previously. Jesus, y'all already crushed the 200. All right, let's get into the charts here. We'll come back to the second giveaway. Well, really the third one. Yeah, we'll go into the third one. Sean, Manolo, congrats. I'm going to go ahead and raise that. And let's get it. Let's get into the chart here. Yeah, no, I noticed last time, it was the exact last live. It was actually 2 people that got her over on me, especially when I did even more. And I don't understand that. Like, it's literally simple. You type within the 30 seconds, you win. That's that simple. Yeah, Don, you're good. Just send me your information. I think I messaged you. I know I messaged Clean Conscious, but if I didn't message you, just DM me with where you would like it sent. I had to manually go through and check your YouTube because I shit you not, anybody that wins more than $50, like Clean Conscious, I got 15 to 20 DMs on Instagram, Discord, claiming to be that person, all for $300, which I understand. I mean, it's $300, but I mean, come on, man, it's not that serious. Alrighty, come on, let's get it. So back into the charts now. We got a giveaway pending, and we're almost at 300 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button, be sure to hit it. When we crush this goal of 300, that's another giveaway. Right now we have one in the books, and we'll get to that after these charts. So first things first here, we have ES. For those who don't know, this is the S&P 500 future. And actually, before we get into anything here, whoever trades futures, I just don't want this to happen before anything else. If anybody wants a quick scalp, this is a trade that I personally would take, and I'm probably going to take if we come down a little bit lower. But before we even start looking at the charts, this is just a beautiful break and retest. I don't like the fact that we rejected this 5,000 level, but this is a great place to go long with a stop loss below this 49.57. So if you want a quick scalp, you know, into pre-market or just in general, this is a beautiful trade, just classic break and retest. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab one myself, and yeah, so I'll turn it on so you guys can see I actually entered. I just don't want it crowding the chart, that's it. Alrighty, let's get into it. So, ES pushed new all-time highs pretty much multiple days throughout last week. Marino, I don't remember your name at all, and I have them all written down, so I'm sorry. I don't remember your name. Anybody that's won a giveaway either has been paid, or there's 2 people that haven't, and that was Dawn and Clean Conscious, and that was because it was over $300, and I had so many people message me claiming to be them that I made them send me verification of their YouTube and stuff like that, so I took a little bit of time. But anybody who's ever won can vouch. You know, I have all the Cash App receipts. But yeah, alright, back to ES. Weekly chart. Everything still looks good here. I mean, even the monthly, right? Even the monthly. I mean, this is just a chart you look at, you're like, holy shit, we're at ES 5,000. I mean, to be honest, I did not think we would hit 5,000 this year. But hey, we're 4 days in and we're already at 5,000. So market definitely proved me wrong. It's just, this is all-time highs. It's tricky territory. The only thing we can do really is use those fib extensions, focus on those big psychological levels, and rock out like that. But monthly chart still very strong. Weekly charts getting a bit concerning here. We have that low volume into these highs. I know for a fact these bearish divergences are getting massive. Specifically on the daily. Like if you look at the daily here, this bearish divergence is getting massive, right? This is going on like a 2-month bearish divergence. And we've tested that 5,000 level. That was Friday. So the game plan going into this week is going to be very, 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 very simple. So let's get down to this hourly time frame and look at what we're trading here. Side note, last week we held this big uptrend. So this is the big line in the sand moving forward. And I'm going to talk about this 1 minute. You guys can see we have the starting point, connector, and third touch. Hourly chart, this is what I'm going to talk about right now. So Friday, as you guys can see, we bounced off this major trendline support here. This is the third touch, ripped into new all-time highs. Friday, we tested this 5,000 level, and we caught a nasty reject. I personally swung puts. I posted it pretty much everywhere. Posted the position I entered, what I entered, why I entered, everything. Rationale is very simple. 5,000. Do I think we can go higher? Yes, I do think we can go higher. I think we can get into SPX 5,000, which is about 50-30 on ES. So I do think we can go higher, but as of right now, I already had a starter position. But yeah, so risk reward up here in my opinion is definitely short. But what I'm watching this week is very simple, right? So as you guys can see right here, this is the line in the sand, right? Right now we're retesting that previous all-time high resistance. We have a big pocket of demand here at 49.55, 49.65. You guys can see from previous interaction, this area here was an absolute massive supply that held for almost 2-3 days, right? And then we broke out, failed that supply, and created this new level at 49.65. So using my level to level system, we get this pocket of supply from 49.55, 49.65, right? You guys can visually see that this area is very respected. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're testing it for the 10th time as support. This is a very respected resistance turn support, right? So game plan going into this week, if we want long positions, right, it's going to be very simple. Either we look for a hold of this demand here for a move higher, or if we get weak below this 49.57, I think we'll see further selling down into this 49.35, 49.25 area where we have this big hourly structure. So the chart's pretty simple for the week ahead. We're going to watch this 49.55, 49.65 demand for potential long entry. If we get below that, shorts would be valid, but it's a short move down into this 49.25 area at this hourly pivot. So, and me personally, right, what I would wait on, I would rather wait for a hold of this demand or getting back below it and then wait for the retest. Little tricky area here, tricky territory, especially at these all-time highs, but that's the first thing I would watch. Second thing is this 5,000 level, right? If we approach this 5,000 level again, start to show weakness up here, I would guaranteed take a reject if we see weakness in this area. Same thing as Friday, right? Longs, like I said, it's just so tricky. I'm not comfortable trading breakouts on SPY or ES. I'm just not, right? If we take a breakout here of this 5,000 level, we're trading right into SPX 5,000. So what I'm doing personally is I'm using this ES 5,000 level to that SPX 5,000 level as my supply. So it's like 5,000 to 5,030. Anywhere between this area, I am not taking a breakout. I would rather just long a relief bounce off a demand or, you know, short down into those demands. That's pretty much it. I'm not looking to trade these breakouts. We're just too extended. I can't justify taking a breakout. I would rather trade a different name than put myself on a breakout on ES or SPY. Not saying it can't go higher. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not actually bearish. I'm just trading the chart. The risk reward up here is short in my opinion. Does that mean that I'm not going to trade any long setups moving forward? No, that's not what that means. It just means over like the short term and midterm, I have a short position based off what the chart is telling me. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. It's a bullish setup. I'm going to trade it, right? It just means I'm holding that short position based off the risk reward on this chart, where we're testing, where we're at in supply, and the overall position of the chart. That is why I have that position. All right, but that's what I'm watching on ES. Fairly simple chart here. I mean, it's just beautiful, right? I mean, to be honest, I know I've talked about this before, but this whole move, I just feel like I was blindsided. But I really wasn't. I wasn't blindsided, and nobody was blindsided. Last year, I talked about this a little while before, and you guys probably have struggled with this, or, you know, will struggle with it, right? Last year, I let the news affect me. I let other people affect how I was trading. And I'm not making excuses. I learned from my mistakes. I'm telling you guys to take accountability on what I did wrong, and hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes, right? But last year, I found myself every day making an excuse. right? I would say, oh, well, I can't use size today because we have FOMC, or I can't use size today because we have this, or I can't use size today because we have this, or I can't hold long because of this. I can't do that. I just kept making excuses based off the news or what other people were trading or what other people were doing. That was a big mistake of mine in 2023. 2023 was a great year for me in terms of the P&L, but I know I could have done a lot better. I know I wasn't at my full potential based off of those factors I was just talking about. Letting other people influence my trading, let the news influence my trading. And this year, I'm trying to work on that, right? So that's just me taking accountability. Hopefully some of you guys can get some value from that. But yeah, ES, that's what I'm watching. Very nice chart here. Very, very nice chart. We're retesting this previous all-time high resistance here. Like I said, if you want to look for like a scalp or day trade type of long position here on ES, I would look for longs right off of this demand, right? You guys can visually see how strong this area is. This is a big, big pocket of demand. Just keep your stop loss below this 49.55 area. Look for that pullback, define your risk, and rock out. We have room back into this 49.80 and then this 5,000 level. The risk reward at this moment in terms of a scalper day trade is long, right? So this is my game plan. I showed you guys I entered this trade personally. I'm in it right now. And yeah, this is what I like right now on ES. This is what I like for the week ahead. Let's get into NQ here. Let's get into NQ. Let me know when you guys are ready. I don't want to leave anybody behind. So when you guys have NQ, sorry. When you guys have NQ up on your chart, just say ready, and we'll go ahead and rock out. After we finish NQ, QQQ, and SPY, we'll do the other giveaway. Right now, we're 4 likes away from hitting that 300 goal, so we could have 2 giveaways in the pocket. We could have 2 giveaways in the pocket. So let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. If you haven't hit that like button, be sure to hit that like button. Every time we crushed 100 goal, meaning 100 or 200, or in this case 300, giveaway is gone. You guys know the vibes, man. Let's get it. I'm going to take a drink of water and we'll rock out. Alrighty, you guys. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Dana Marie, that's absolutely awesome. 6-figure trader. Let's go. Gotta pin that one. Let's get it. Love to hear that. Love to see it. Let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. So this is NQ here. Tech in general, in my opinion, has been much stronger than ES, but this chart's starting to get a little extended. Overall structure of the chart's very strong, very bullish. I mean, you can look at this weekly time frame here. If you want to analyze this last couple weeks of price action, right? Let's get down and dirty here. Let's look at these last couple weeks, right? What just happened? Got a minor pullback, instantly ripped. Last week, we flipped that previous week's bar, wicked below it, reclaimed it, and pretty much engulfed it. And this is where we're currently trading. Based off of this previous weekly bar, I say if we clear these highs, it's going to be another rip, right? If we clear these highs here, I think we'll continue higher. And that's a bit concerning because the higher we go, the more that risk reward flips. So, and if you look at this chart here, right? ES compared to NQ, look at the rising volume here on NQ. Much cleaner. Chart is much cleaner, honestly. Even the chart overall, the structure, much cleaner here. NQ looks way better in terms of upside. But yeah, the weekly looks good, still intact. Daily chart is where things get a bit concerning, right? Things get a bit concerning here, and I'm going to show you guys why, right? So last week, as you can see here, we tested this big uptrend. Have the starting point, connector, third test. Tested it for a 4th time last week in confluence with this previous resistance, which, this is big FOMO for me. I wanted a little bit lower and I was going to enter a swing. Same thing we covered last week, but it unfortunately bounced a little bit early. And even last week, man, I mean, I feel like I just been struggling with swings. 2023 kind of got me like gun shy with swings. I took quite a few losses on swings in 2023, and if like going into 2024, I mean, it's been beautiful. The past 2, 3, 4 weeks. I mean, even the past 2 months, 3 months, really, the market has been amazing for swings, you know. And even this right here, this chart where I'm showing you this nice little double bottom off this big uptrend, it's just beautiful. That was a beautiful swing, I just missed it. But here we are now. Friday, we closed right back into this previous all-time high supply, right? You guys can see here that this is a major supply, right? Kind of like a triple top, whatever you want to call it. Bottom line is we closed into supply, right? So this chart is actually much cleaner in terms of ES. What I want to watch here is 2 things, right? Line in the sand here, you guys can see there's a very respected level here at 17,640, right? This is essentially a classic break and retest. We broke it, tested that supply. Now we're pulling back into this previous resistance. That is now support. So this is a must hold for longs, right? 17,640. 2 things we can do here. Look for a pullback into it for a potential long position back into this resistance. I personally don't like taking trades like this. I don't like taking retests into resistance or breakouts to resistance. So I'm going to stay patient on this. But this is how the chart's structured. 17,640 is this previous resistance or support. So you could take it, right? If you did, your target would be back into those highs. But in order for me to be confident in NQ and QQQ going higher, I need to see a clean break and hold above 17,800. Above 17,800, I think we could trade back into this 18,000 area. New all-time highs. So that's the game plan here. Upside 17,800. Above that, we'll be confident going long. Downside 17,640. If we can get below that, we can look for pops back into it to go short. You guys can see we have nothing but room, right? So if you look at this 17,640 level, if we can get below it, we have nothing but room down into this 17,480. All right, this is the next big support. You guys can see this is a very respected level as well. Previous support, turn resistance, held again to support. So the game plan here would be above 17,800, we can go long, or if we get below 17,640, which I like a little bit more, if we fail these highs, this would be a failure to go higher. Nice little double top. Get back below this 17,640. We could wait to go short below 17,640. We have nothing but room down into this 17,480. You guys can see here this level is very respected, so I definitely would want to take some profit back down into that level. And yeah, that's what I would watch here on NQ. Since we're on NQ, let's go ahead and move over to QQQ. Right, weekly chart we just looked at. Very strong week last week. You guys can see it here. Beautiful chart, to be honest. Nice rising volume into these highs. Nice close last week as well, to be honest. We wicked below this previous week's low, reclaimed it, closed back up at these daily highs. Weekly chart looks good. Daily chart, on the other hand, looks a bit concerning here with this double top, but that doesn't mean anything. We can gap up over it or whatever the case may be. So weekly chart, still extremely bullish. Daily chart, still extremely bullish. Hourly, on the other hand, I mean, you guys can see just as much as I can. Starting to get a bit of concerning here, right? Close back into this major supply, 429, 430. So this is going to be our main watch for the week ahead, right? What I want to see here is a clean break and hold above 430. We can look for those pullbacks into 430, open those long positions for a move back into new all-time highs. Pay attention to those psychological levels, those quarter dollars, those half dollars, those whole dollars, 430, 435, 440, etc. So upside, line in the sand, is that 430 level. Downside, that 17,640 level we were just talking about on NQ correlates to 427, right? So this is going to be the game plan here. NQ 17,640 or 427 on QQQ. If we can get back below that, I will be confident going short down into this 422.50. It's about a $5 move. Absolute beautiful measured potential here. You guys can see the next support is down here at this previous level at 422.50. So that's the game plan here. Above 430 we can go long, below 427 we can go short. That's the game plan. And if we happen to get weak enough and come down here and test this 416, 415 area, we can look to take a relief bounce there for a move higher off of this pocket of demand here and this big uptrend trend line support. So that would be the game plan there on QQQ. Let's go ahead and move over to SPY now. SPY, on the other hand, as you guys can see, broke previous all-time highs, rejected that 496 level. So just so you guys can know, 496 on SPY correlates to ES 5000. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my chart so I can take note of that. We have ES 5000 here at 496. We have ES 4900 at 486. So the game plan here remains the same. The levels that correlate on ES to SPY are 496 is 5,000. So if we can get a clean break and hold above that, I will not go long as it is high risk. We have this 500 psychological level on SPY. But if you wanted to take it, like I stated, it is high risk. What I personally want to do is if we clear these highs, right? SPY breaks above 496. I'm going to look to add to my short position at 498 to 500. I'm going to keep a stop loss on my short position above 500 on SPY. That is my game plan there. All right. So I added some starters on Friday. My game plan here is if we break these highs, look for a push into 498, add there, keep my stop loss above 500. That is my game plan here. All right. Now, like I said, this chart is a little bit tricky. Same thing with ES. They're exact same charts in terms of the downside. But what I do like is, you guys can see here, we have an absolute massive level at 489. How do I know this is a massive level? Well, look. Previous resistance, 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 turned support, broke back below it, turned to resistance, held again on Friday as support. I have multiple visual confirmations of this level being respected. So we know 1000% that this level is respected. So what we can do is, hey, if we come down here and show strength, that could be an opportunity. Or hey, if we get below it and show weakness, we get back below 489, we can look for that short opportunity down to 485, 486, where we can then flip long off that ES 4900. So that would be the game plan here on SPY. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this giveaway now. We just covered ES, NQ, QQQ, and SPY. We got a giveaway here for the 300 likes. And then we'll go ahead and get into the actual watch list for the individual names. I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 400. I don't think we've ever got above 400 likes. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. So we'll have to see here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But, all right, let's go ahead and get this giveaway started. Go bump that up to 400. Let me fix my little widget here. Fix my little widget. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Is that too big? That should be good, right? Yes, that should be good. Hold on, y'all. I haven't even opened it up. Damn, y'all already typing 300. I haven't even opened it up. Jeez. I want to make that a little bit smaller. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Alrighty, let's open up this giveaway. So, let me go ahead and clean this here. Just because y'all said 300, I'm going to change it. We're going back to turbo. This is for... y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. I need to fix this. I don't know what I did wrong. There we go, I fixed it. Bam. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys another 10 seconds here and we'll go ahead and get it started. Got 2 winners tonight so far. Manolo and Sean Marshall. If you guys want to enter, all you got to do is type turbo in the chat one time. That is it. You are good to go. That is it. One time and you're good to go. Alright, let's get it. Good luck to everybody. Let's go. Good luck to everybody. Let's see what we got here. Shane Callahan. I don't think Shane Callahan. This looks like a new name. Unless it's a... I know Shane, but I don't know if his last name is that. I don't know if his last name is that. I don't know if his last name is that. Shane, please type in the chat as soon as possible so you can claim your... Alright, cool. I just seen him type. See? You guys think I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. If you notice, right? Look at how quick his turned green. I know everybody's seen that, right? I feel like I got screwed over on the two before. I'm still going to give it to them, but you see how quick that happened? You see what I mean? Am I tripping or am I not tripping? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Like, the previous two, obviously, yes, they typed in the chat, but it took like forever to turn green. Versus Shane, he typed immediately and it turned green. So, and when I was reading how it works, that's how it's supposed to work. When you type, it turns green. So it shouldn't turn green after. You know what I mean? I mean, even if it lags, I don't know. It's all good. Shane, congrats, man. We're 45 off of 400, which is absolutely insane. We'll go ahead and up the ante for 400. If we somehow magically get to 400 likes, we'll go ahead and up the ante. So we're going to have definitely a very lucky person if we get to 400. It's definitely possible, though. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. If, right, I'm going to say this right now. And I'm going to say this right now. Right now, it's 9:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a couple names to go over, right? We have a couple names to go over. Let's see how many we have to go over. We have 5 names to go over. If we max it out, there's 500 people watching right now. 501, sorry. If this gets to 500 likes before I hop off, we go over these last 5 stops. I'm not talking about when I get off because you guys always know I hang out a little bit longer. If we get to 500 after going over, if we get to 500 before I finish Snow, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, and Coin, someone's getting 500 bucks. So, I don't know how long that's going to take, but from the time we start now and complete Snow, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, and Coin, if we get to 500 before we finish, y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get it. No one else is doing this, I promise you. There's people out there making 10 times more than me off their fucking subscriptions. They're not giving back $1. Here I am every single weekend giving back $500,000 every fucking weekend, right? Every weekend. I'm not posting about it all over social media. I'm not using you guys as content saying, oh my God, I'm doing a giveaway. I don't do that, you know? And that right there, in my opinion, right, and this is purely my opinion, is just some weirdo shit from them. Right, you're making 500, 600K, $700 million a month, and you can't give back? Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. Or if they, I'm not getting into it. That shit makes my blood boil. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with Snow here. Top watch. Let's get it. Snow. I'm not gonna speed through it either. You guys know I'm nice, cool, calm, and collected. Here we go. Snow. This is the top watch for the week ahead. If you guys look at this chart, you guys will see why. Look at this monthly time frame here. Weekly time frame. Monthly looks good as well. Look at the monthly. Very, very nice. But we're going to start the weekly here, right? Let's break down this last little bit of price action, right? So what we have here on Snow. Last week, right, we're going to call this bar 1. Bar 1 was the previous week. Well, last week on bar 2, right, we attempted to go lower. So we failed the previous week's low, reclaimed it, broke those daily highs, and formed a massive bullish engulfing, right? Now, this is what it looks like on the weekly. Go down to the daily. It's absolutely beautiful. We have a massive daily breakout, right? Nice, strong, convincing close. Nice rising volume. This is a beautiful setup. This is an A+ setup, right? If we go down to the hourly, pinpoint our entries here, what do we have? We have a beautiful pocket of demand. You guys can see we have this previous resistance here, nice little pocket of demand at 212, 210. That is going to be the main watch here. We do have a level at 215, so that's my high risk entry, right? High risk would be 215. We're trading a little bit too close to that, so I'm probably not going to take it. My main watch here is going to be 210, 212 on Snow. You guys seen how beautiful these higher time frame was. My main watch is this 212, 210 bounce on Snow. Or in the case we get extremely strong, if we get a clean break and hold above 220 like we've seen on that daily chart, I 100% would be confident going long on SNO back into this 225, 230 area. SNO is my absolute top watch for the week ahead. Love it, love it, love it, love it, and love it. So that's number one here. Number two is Meta. Now, Meta's a tricky chart, right? And it's a tricky chart for a few reasons, right? A few reasons. Number one, it's absolutely overextended, right? There's no question without doubt. I'm not a buyer up here. I'm a day trader up here. I'm a scalper up here, but I'm not a long-term buyer up here. I don't think anybody in their right mind is, right? Meta's up over 450% from lows. RSI on the monthly sitting at 78. RSI on the weekly sitting at 87. 87. The last time it was at 87 was back when it pretty much IPO'd in 2013. In 2013 when it IPO'd, it's seen a 7% correction after that. That is the last time that RSI was up there at the 87s. The daily chart, last time the RSI was up here in 88 was back pretty much after earnings in a 6-month move. The RSI has only been up to 87 on the daily chart 4 times since 2013. Every single time was in 2013 was followed by an earnings move. After the earnings move, when that RSI hit 88, it continued to rip for probably another week or two on every single occasion, right? Every single occasion. Every single occasion. So, Meta here, I'm going to keep a very open mind. Very, very, very open mind. What I want to watch here is a few things, right? So, if we continue to get strong, right, on Meta, we break these highs, right, I'm willing to go long back into this 500 area. But once we approach this 500 area, that's when I want to start looking to, hey, if we show weakness here, it's time to short Meta, right? Time to short Meta. On the other hand, what I want to watch is, right, if we get a pullback into this 450 level, I definitely would look for a relief bounce here, right? This is my higher risk level here at 450. My main watch on Meta for a bounce is going to be 430, right? If we pull back to 430, that is where I'll look for my high conviction bounce on Meta, right? Very, very simple here. Very open-ended. Absolutely love this chart. Just needs to move, and we got us a nice setup. Just got us a nice setup. All right? Now, lastly here for the focuses are Amazon, right? Amazon, absolute beautiful chart. Big earnings gap up on Thursday. Nice strong close on Friday. Absolute beautiful chart, right? You guys can see here on the weekly, beautiful chart, nice rising volume, cleared that daily structure, cleared that weekly structure. This is a beautiful chart, right? Nice little consolidation Friday after earnings. What I like here is two things. I didn't post this on my watch list because it's high risk, right? But I'm going to cover it you guys now. What I would watch first is this 168 level, If we pull back into 168, I would be open for a high risk bounce. But my main watch on Amazon is this 164, 162. If we pull back onto 164 or 162 on Amazon, this is my main high conviction bounce. If we pull back into this demand at 162, 164, I will take this trade with size. So this is my top watch here. If we pull back into that area, definitely would look to take a bounce with some size. On the other hand, if we get strong, we can watch that daily high at 174.50. If we can clear 174.50, I will look to go long on Amazon back into 177.5, 180. This is what I like here on Amazon. Definitely a top watch. Now, outside of that, going to my side watches now, I want to talk about Tesla. Tesla's a pretty crazy chart, but I do want to cover it. You guys can see here, I didn't notice this until recently, but Tesla actually had a massive head and shoulders on the monthly. Never even noticed it until recently. But that's starting to play out here. You can see that's absolutely beautiful. Nice little left shoulder supply. Got rejected perfectly. Monthly chart, we just cleared that structure at 200. Closed extremely weak below it after earnings. Weekly chart here, extremely weak. I think Tesla has a lot of room lower if it breaks this demand. So right now, if you look at this Tesla chart, right, you can see that we're trading right into a massive pocket of demand. 178 to 180, right? You guys can go all the way back and see how big this demand is. Held as resistance, held as support, and it's holding again here in 2024. forming a nice potential double bottom here. So the game plan on Tesla is very simple. Right? Right now, we're forming this nice little drop base, right? We're consolidating here, putting in these lower highs, right? You can see we're putting in these lower highs, but we're also holding these lows, right? So what I want to watch on Tesla is a few things. One is if we pull back into this 178, 180, look for a long entry there. Maybe even a swing off that 178, 180, right? It's the first thing I'm watching. Number two is if we can get back above 190, clean break and hold back above 190, I would look to open a long position on Tesla for a move back into 194, 198, and then 200. That is what I'll watch here on Tesla in terms of bullish setups. Bearish setup, very, very simple. We need Tesla below 178. If Tesla can get below 178, 1000% would look to open a short position on Tesla. This thing has nothing but room down into 170, 165. This chart is dead. Tesla gets below 178. This chart is absolutely dead. All right? So definitely keep this on watch. What I would do if I were you guys, set alert just like I did. Now, lastly here, we have coin. This is the last one on the list. Coin I absolutely love. I know we covered this last week as well, but I want to cover it again with you guys. Still holding this weekly demand. You guys can see this is previous resistance. It's holding as support. So this is going to continue to be the main watch on coin until either we get that bounce or we can get that breakout. So right now I want to decipher this chart a little bit for you guys. You guys can see we came down, tested this demand initially, put in this nice hammer doji right here. Then we came back down, held that demand again, pushed up, rejected this structure here, pushed back into that structure, rejected again, and then here we are, put in a higher low, right? This is why I like coin for the week ahead. We just tested this major demand, pushed back into the supply, rejected it, formed that nice little structure point here, pulled back, and yet put in a higher low. So this is the first actual hint at coin reversing and seeing a move higher. This is why I really love coin, right? So what I want to watch here is I want to watch coin above 132. You can see this 132 has been extremely respected, right? This is that big supply from back here that held again on Thursday, held again on Friday. So if we can break, hold above 132, I'll be very confident going long on coin back into this 137 area. 137 is the line in the sand. As you guys can see here, this is the level. So the game plan is look to go long above 132, back in that 137 area. And then if we get above 137, that's when the wheels really get rolling. Above 137, this thing's got 145 plus in it. So this is definitely going to be a top watch here, right? Very, very top watch. Love this coin chart. And if you look closer here, we're actually forming, I didn't notice this until now, but we're forming a nice inverted head and shoulders, which for those who don't know is a bullish reversal pattern. So definitely want to keep coin on a close watch. You guys know why. And yeah, those are my top watches for the week ahead. Snow being the main watch, Amazon, Meta being the top watches as well, Tesla and coin on the side watch. And yeah, those are my top 5 watches for the week ahead. Let's see if we have 500. 411. So we didn't quite get 500, but we got 411. That's still not too bad. Still not too bad. So we got one giveaway in the books right now. One giveaway in the books. If you guys got anything you want me to check out, feel free to type it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to look at it. Just make sure it's not nothing crazy. Make sure it's stuff that we usually trade. That is definitely important. And yeah, let's get it, guys. If you guys got any tickers you want me to check out, like I stated, just make sure they're names that we usually trade, and I'll be more than happy to check them out. I have a couple other names on here I want to go over as well, so we'll go ahead and do that Alrighty, let's get it. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, I seen a bunch of apples, so we'll go over Apple. Apple, I do like a lot. I do like a lot. So if you look at this Apple chart here, alright, I know it's a bit crowded, but we put in a nice little daily double top, right? Then we put in a little lower high here. But now we're testing this big uptrend, right? You see we have a starting point, connector, third test, which we tested last week, and Apple got extremely strong, right? If you look at this Apple chart here, we got extremely strong, right? After earnings, Apple got weak, pushed back into this demand here at 180, 181, which was also that third touch of this trend line support that you guys seen on the daily. So right now, in my opinion, Apple is still intact in terms of an uptrend, right? So what I would watch on Apple is I would watch a couple things, right? First is if we pull back at this 180, 181, that definitely would be valid for a long entry, right? First and foremost, this is my top watch on Apple if we do get it. Pull back into 180, 181, we can look for a bounce entry there. We have this 180, 181 demand, we have this big uptrend trend line support, and we also have the 200 MA on the daily. So it's a very high confluence area that definitely would permit a long entry if we got down there, right? So that's number one. Number two is if we get strong above Friday's highs, I think we can work back into 190. So 187 would be the level I watch here, the upside on Apple. Definitely think we can have some value here if Apple gets strong again this week. Netflix, I don't have any levels on this chart, but I'm going to go over it with you guys. I do like this. First things first, let's take these last week's highs, which are going to be 580. If you notice here, Netflix is extremely extended as well, but there could be some value here. All right, then we want to take these weekly lows. That's going to be at 560. This is the range we have the trade. Then we have this gap fill here, which is 537 down into 500. All right, so Netflix, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Netflix, what I would watch is a couple things, right? First things first is if we get strong on Netflix and we can get a break and hold back above this 570 area, I think longs will be valid back into 580. 580 isn't a line in the sand though. If we get a break and hold above 580, that's when we push those new all-time highs. But you can watch that 570 for an early, sneaky, high-risk entry. Downside, below this 557, I think Netflix selling will really start to get aggressive. So below 557, we can see that 537 area with a very small level here at 544. And that is what I would watch on Netflix. So upside, watch that 570. Downside, watch that 557. Definitely think there could be some value here if we get moving. What else we got here? Microsoft. Microsoft. Still a very beautiful chart. Very strong chart. Pushed all-time highs when market was pretty much at lows. This has been an extremely strong chart for some time now. Monthly chart still strong. Daily chart, on the other hand, is starting to get a bit concerning. I mean, Microsoft, I really don't love too much. The only thing I really like here is if we pull back into this demand at 393, 395, we could look for a swing entry there, a bounce entry for sure. Outside of that, I really don't like too much. Disney, we have earnings this week, so I'm not going to waste time on it. PayPal, not going to waste time on it either. After earnings, I definitely would be interested though. Affirm, not checking out, we have earnings as well. What else do we have here? And IWM, you check that out. IWM, pretty much trading back in no man's land here. IWM, yeah, I don't really like too much here, but you can watch this demand at 191.50. If we come back down, hold this 191.50, there's two things you could do here. If we start to base, you can look for those long entries to the upside, and if we get weak below this previous structure here, if we get a nice break and hold below, you can look for short entries down to 187.50. The only level I like here is at 191.50 for either a long entry if we base above it, or a short entry if we get back below it. That's pretty much it. I did have a couple swings I was looking at. Let me see if I can find them again. I usually put them over here. Cat has earnings this week, so I definitely want to keep an eye on that, as mentioned earlier. Target, I think, could definitely have some value. Target's attempting to break out here. Target, I think we could definitely have some value. If Target gets above Friday's highs at 147, I think we could definitely have some value there, so be sure to set an alert. Costco, sitting at all-time highs. It's absolutely insane. Costco, I don't know. Oh, AI. This is the one I want to talk about. This is very small account friendly as well. AI. Really wanted to talk about this one with you guys. So you guys can see here on AI, we have an absolute beautiful level down here, 2330, right? Major support, right? So what we can do here, right? What we can do here, two things, right? One is you can honestly open a long position, you know, grab some equity on AI, keep a stop below 23. That is what I did on Friday, right? But if you want to trade options, what you can do here is look for that push back down at this demand. If we start to base, grab a, you know, a long entry, or you can grab a long entry Monday market open on Monday, just buy time 1 or 2 months out, keep a stop loss below 23. You guys can see that this demand is absolutely massive. The risk reward here is 100% long, right? So for AI, that's what you can do. If you wanted a shorter term setup, watch AI above 25.50. If we clear this structure from Friday, I think we can get back into this 26, 27 area. Definitely something worth watching. I'm going to put this on my main watch actually and keep a close eye on it. SQ, I don't like this chart at all personally, but below 62 or above 71.50. SMCI, very fun one to trade. This chart's very simple, as you guys can see here. SMCI, we have this previous all-time high resistance at 565. This was the same bounce we took on Friday. This is the exact trade on Friday, classic break and retest. But in my opinion, if we get below 565, longs are off the table. Next big level is this 545, and not much we can do there. But SMCI, I think it's just too extended. I'm personally going to stay away from it unless something crazy happens. But yeah, that's my personal opinion here. Is just be safe if you are trading it. I personally would let it consolidate for a little bit before we look for that next expansion. That's about it. That's about it. Shop. All right, I'll look at one more after this. Shop, approaching these daily highs here. Actually have some very nice volume. Weekly chart actually looks pretty good here on Shop. Nice strong pin bar here. If Shop can clear these daily highs, I definitely think that Shop will be a nice runner. So if you guys have a smaller account, or even me, I'll trade it. Above 84 on Shop. If we get a clean break and hold above 84, I think this definitely can be a nice runner. So what I would do if you were guys, you can see I already did it, but set alert on Shop at 84. If we can get a nice break and hold above that, I think longs will definitely be on the table there. But yeah, I'm actually going to call it here, guys. I have to rock out. It's already 10 o'clock. But yeah, man. Great night tonight. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Seriously, can't thank you guys enough. Thank you guys for taking time out of your Sunday, especially at 9 p.m. to come hang out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really hope you guys learned something from it, or at least took down the trading plan for the week ahead. And yeah, man, really appreciate every single one of you guys' time. Do have one more giveaway we're going to do. Congrats to all the winners so far. We have Manolo, Sean, and Shane. Let's go ahead and crack that last giveaway right now. All you have to do is type once in the chat, and that is it. We're going to go ahead and make the keyword 400. And yeah, let's get it. I'm going to clean the previous one, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll do this last giveaway and rock out. 400. That's all you got to do. My name should pop up first right there. And yeah, let's get this out of the way first. Seriously, guys, thank you for taking time out of your night and come kicking it. Seriously, appreciate every single one of you guys. Give you guys 20 to 30 seconds here, and we'll go ahead and rock out. But yeah, if anybody trades futures, this is where I would go long on ES for, like I said, a scalp or a day trade. Right off of this, you guys can see here. If you're trading futures, this is where you would want to be long. Right, this would be a nice little scalp, day trade, whatever you want to call it. Got this nice previous resistance here at 49.64, nice previous resistance. And we have this nice pocket down here at 49.55. So this is the area of demand I would look to go long on ES. Right, you can see we got a nice break, currently retesting it. So if you wanted to go long here on ES, you grab starters here, finish your position at 49.55, keep a stop below the bottom of this demand here at 49.55, and look for that move back into 49.80 at this structure, and then 5,000. Definitely think this is a decent setup. If we get back below 49.55, that's when longs are off the table though. So make sure you stop out below that. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and run it. Good luck to everybody. Last giveaway of the night. This will be the 4th one for hitting 400 likes. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All you have to do is type it once, and you're good to go. But yeah, good luck to everybody. Let's see what we got going here. Monique Doshi. Bam! Wow. That's the quickest we ever had it claimed. Jesus. I want to do something real quick. I want to make sure this is not a bot. Let me see. I gotta go look at the channel activity. When was this? Monique Doshi. Joined 16 years ago. Let me see. Okay. Looks legit. We're good to go. Monique Doji. Sorry, I just had to do some investigation real quick. Alrighty. Congrats to Manolo, Sean Marshall, Shane, and Monique. All I ask of you guys is please DM me on Discord. If you can, Discord to DM me with your Cash App or your Venmo, and I would really appreciate that. If you DM me on Instagram, that's fine as well, but please be patient with me. I literally get 1,000 DMs a day, so just be patient with me. I'm only one person. I send you the money personally, so yeah. Yeah, I was like, damn, that was awful, super quick, super quick. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a night. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this, learned something from it, feel free to tag me on Instagram. And yeah, man, thank you guys for taking time out of your night to come kick it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll catch you guys first thing in the morning. Minties, you know the vibes. We'll be trading bright and early, live trading as always. If you, like I said, you want an extra entry for the giveaway for 50K outside of what you got tonight, you can subscribe to the Instagram. And yeah, if you want to know details on my mentorship, the link's at the top. All you gotta do is click that link and you'll be good to go. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll catch you guys bright and early tomorrow. Be sure to check for the updated watch list. Instagram fam, Mentees. I'll post a TradingView link in the morning so you guys have access to my chart. And yeah, man, if you guys are long ES, you know the game plan. I think we get a nice little pop out of this, at least 5-10 points. So it'll be a nice little scalp. And yeah, man, hope you guys have a great night. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.